Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, today we will start with the module 4. In that, we will discuss about the building maintenance concepts. Okay, building maintenance concepts. Okay, in that, see, this is the uh, syllabus part which I have just taken a snapshot from the your actual syllabus copy. Okay, so we will discuss these two things in the next coming online classes. So these two includes related to mainly building maintenance aspects. Okay, what is building maintenance, factors affecting building maintenance, common defects, what are the precautionary measures, what is that preventive maintenance, cosmetic repairs. Okay, like that we are going to discuss regarding these two modules. I have taken a PDF. I have made a PDF copy relating the textbook of that some one book is there. Okay, Gehlot book is there. So module 4 and module 5 I have given a PDF copy. I will give after this class only. I will put it in a WhatsApp group. So you need to download and study that one. Apart from that textbook pages, I have also made a notes. Okay, just for easy reference. But first of all, you should go with this lecture video. Next, go with the what is that textbook PDF copy. Okay, only related to these two modules only I have given it. Okay, so last option will be just referring the notes for easy understanding, but more concepts are cleared in the this textbook copy. Okay, that is the notes part. Apart from that, whatever things important things are there, we will discuss in the online classes only. So we will now next go into this one. Okay, so what is maintenance? First of all, we'll try to understand what is maintenance and in with respect to building or apartment. Okay, with respect to building or apartment. Now, maintenance is generally defined as the work. It is defined as the work that is done on a regular basis. Here it is important. Maintenance means whenever repair comes, that time you are doing, that is not a maintenance. Okay, maintenance means regular. If repair is there, if repair is not there, then also you should go for checking the regular things. That is called as regular basis to keep the building in good working condition. Very important, it should be in good working condition. That is the definition we can say. Now, for example, in building maintenance or in apartment maintenance or any civil structure, generally for a residential building, generally these are small, very minute examples, such as sweeping or cleaning the halls, lubricating the hinges, locks, doors, cleaning the windows, glasses, servicing the burner, boiler. Okay, so these are very common things, but very important in functioning of the day-to-day work. Functioning of the day-to-day work, for them, these things are very important. Now, what are the objectives of this building maintenance? How you, what help you can easily get from this one? We can see first objective of maintenance is to preserve the machinery. If you have a very good lathe machine factory, so keeping the machinery, all the lubrication part, so everything, if it is in a proper way, so your factory working condition will be very smooth. Apart from that, if you building service such as plumbing work, electrical work, okay, so all these should be kept in a very operating good operating condition. That is the first objective. Second is to restore it back to original standard. When it will come, so after some years or after some days of working, obviously the machine part or the building parts will start getting worn out. Okay, so that time the standard of its quality, the quality may be a little bit reduced. By doing proper maintenance, you can easily restore it back. You can easily restore it back to its original standard or manufactured standard, okay, or factory standard. Okay, to improve the facility depending upon the development. How you can say to improve the facility depending upon the development that is taking place in the building engineering. Suppose a three-floor building is there, you are maintaining the existing condition in a such a way that if at all in future some more floors are going to come on that building, then your facilities should be in such a condition that they should give support to that additional stories also. So that is why to improve the facilities depending upon the development, okay. Now during the design and construction stage, the following points should be kept it in mind. What are those? Okay, right choice of building materials, very important. Okay, if you are constructing in a marshy area, high quality grade cement, high quality aggregates, very good bonding between steel and reinforcement, such type of right choice of first, that is the during the design and construction stage, selecting correct building material. Okay, selecting the building material, selection of suitable construction technique. Okay, selection of suitable construction technique, example I can give. By labor intensive work, you can go for a machine intensive work. Okay, you can use machine compaction, plate vibrator for compacting the slab and all, such that its permeability to water is very much reduced. Okay, so it will become impermeable to the water entry. So that type of example I can give. uh, suitable construction technique, providing at site cast in situ concreting work, you can order for RMC work. Okay, something like that, such that quality control is very much maintained. Adequate specification for construction and installation work. See, for construction we can have IS code books. So whatever construction or design is going on, it should be according to the specification. For construction as well as installation. For construction work you can go for IS code books. For installation work you can go for NBC, that is National Building Code 2005. So where all the building services part is explained very clearly. Okay, effective supervision throughout construction and rectification of defects prior to the final certification, very important part. See, without supervision the work quality is always a little bit lesser. Okay, is it clear? Without supervision nobody is going to do the work in a proper way. That is first and very important thing. Okay, and second is rectification of defects before giving it to the client. If contractor performs a repair or rectification to the defects, then client will not have much problems doing the maintenance. See, the person who are doing the defective work, they only know how to do its repair work. Okay, if some person or contractor will perform a bad concreting work such that some potholes, patch holes are remaining on the surface only, later client will not be aware of those situations. What will happen after some time, 3-4 months of servicing, okay, work completed, if suddenly leakage starts happening, then client suddenly will not know where is the exact problem, but contractor usually knows these things. Okay, so contractor himself, if he rectifies the defects prior to the certification by the client. Okay, provision of adequate space for landscaping with proper design. What is its important? Landscaping means maybe gardening, maybe some artistic work. Their location, their space, their design should be in a proper way, such that the plants which are growing in that garden area should not affect the structural part. Okay, should not affect the structural part, plant, trees. Later on what will happen, if plants are coming, their roots may penetrate into the building foundation, or maybe some insects will start coming onto the plant. Suddenly somehow leeches, algae will start forming on the wall surface. So one by one the problem will start. So some of the points during the design. Okay, some of the stages we will see. What are the stages in maintenance work? Okay, first and very important, inspection. When you want to do a maintenance service, first is inspection only. whether it is a defect is there, whether defect is not there. If defect is there, what is its nature, for how many days it was there, what is its importance, like that you should start inspecting. So in that inspection you are going to collect the data at specified interval, maybe weekly, maybe monthly, like that, in a specified documentation, work. Okay. Next is analysis part. What you are going to do in the analysis part? Add latest information to the database. Means what? Continuous inspection is going on, continuous you are recording the data such that information is accumulated. It is getting cumulative in nature. Okay, information is getting cumulative in nature. It is added to the earlier information. Examine the progression of defects. Okay, so if any leakage is there, whether it is increasing day to day or day by day, hour by hour, monthly by monthly, whether painting is getting defective means what, its shining is low, or electrical appliances are getting day by day defective in nature, like you are checking their progression. Relate the defects to action criteria. Means what? For what type of defect, what type of actions we can take. Okay, like that. Action possibility, depending upon the analysis, what type of actions you can take. Okay, note and wait for the next inspection. If that defect is not very severe, okay, you are going to wait for another inspection, maybe in the next month. Alter the inspection frequency. You can change now monthly to weekly, or weekly to daily, like that. If you are changing, whether there is any progress in the defect, you are going to inspect it properly. Okay. Institute repair means you actually start doing the repair work, necessary doing repair work. After doing the repair work also, there should be one investigation, post repair investigation. It's called as a post repair investigation. Last one, put safety policy procedures in place. Okay.